So today's video, we're going to try to replace the valve guide and the exhaust for the exhaust valve in a Briggs and Stratton 5 horsepower. We've got the parts in from Briggs. This is a complete set of parts, pretty reasonably priced. I got it from a small engine supply store. The valve is going to be reused. It's a bit tarnished and dirty, but it does fit. And the thing is it goes in there. There's a lot of free play in it. You can see how much free play there is. So the valve guide has to be replaced. Come to think of it, it's dirty too. So what we're going to do, since there is an existing valve guide, the kit comes ready for you to work on. Something that's cast iron, that's never had a sleeve in it, and so on and so forth. But what we have here in this box, there's a set of tools. This is going to be used to actually, with the thread, the tap that is. Let me show you this. The tap down here, we're going to take and put in here and thread and pull the valve guide out of there using part of the kit that comes. This thread and this bolt match up exactly, and then this heavy washer goes over here as a guide. That's one of the steps. The other step, I'll kind of hit quick here, that we want to then run the roughing reamer down in there. This is the guide for the reamer. There are two reamers that come with this kit. It's actually a very good kit for the money. These two reamers, one is called the fine reamer, and the other is basically to actually take the shank and be able to insert the shaft, the brass bushing I'm trying to say, of which there are some in here, hard to see, but you're going to replace the brass bushing. First you have to clean out the hole, and then you're going to insert the bushing, and then there's a bushing driver also in here. This will actually drive the bushing down. Actually, you take this out of there at that point and you drive it on down, tapping it gently. So those are the steps. The first thing is I've got to pull the old bushing out of here. So it's going to take me a second to set it up, then I'll come back and show you what I did. Okay, so now we've basically got what we need. I'm going to use this guide that is going to be used later also for the reamer, so that the tap all sits in there just exactly where it's supposed to be. And before I even get started, let's go ahead and lubricate this. Got some lubricant on it. Put this guide back in there because we want to be as square as possible, going down into something so thin. And then I've got this tap handle. Whoops. Looks like I've got the wrong tap handle here. Better make sure it fits. It does. Okay. So get all this set up. Get that on there. Tighten it up. And then you're basically ready. You should be able to easily run this. It's thin. Remember, it's very, very thin. So you can see the tap is just going right down in there. Shouldn't take much pressure. It feels like it's going in. Yeah, it's going in. Okay. And I don't believe it's necessary to overdo anything here. So that's that much of it done. Now we should be able to put the bolt on and the washer, and we should be in business to pull this out of here without too much trouble. You can see that it did do some cutting. You see the brass on there. Let me get the bolt. So the washer, the bolt, this should be easy. Whoops, I forgot a step. Get the nut on there first, because you'll need it. Get the bolt down in there. Okay, it's threading right in. Let me grab the pliers, I mean the adjustable. Okay. Okay, looks like it's getting close to the bottom. Okay. Now the process should be that we start the tightening. As we start tightening, then that sleeve should begin to back out of there, it says here. Got it the wrong way. What we should be doing is tightening this one. Sorry about that. I haven't ever done this before, so you're learning along with me. Let me take a peek through here. Getting anything? Any play at all? Okay. Looks like it's coming. I can't really tell. Feels like it's coming free. Yeah, I can feel it. It is finally coming out. And in a second it should be free. It's hard to believe I can get that to happen right, but I'm willing to try anything once. Whoops, went flying. Okay. So I should go get my washer. Here it is. And so I can guarantee you this is not as hard as it's made out to be. If I can do it, you could do it. So I'm going to stop the video here, and then we're going to start over with the reaming and the resetting of the new bushing that has to go in there. Okay, I had to take a break because it turns out I had to make a bushing to fit this. The standard bushing that I was going to use did not fit, so I took a break. I went to the lathe and I managed to cut this. And so what we have to do now is get the bushing down in there and then tap it into place. I'm going to use the valve, the exhaust valve as a guide, you know, to align it, just to get it to drop into the hole. And then I'm going to tap using the tool, one of the tools in that box I showed you. It's a pretty nice set of tools. Okay, so here goes. There's a rough edge here I want to leave on the upside. So I'm going to put this down in here. Okay, and just to get it started in the right place, tap it in a little bit. There's always the unforeseen, and I did not expect that the bushing that I took out of here would be bigger than the bushing that I bought as a replacement. So this should tap in, and it just tapped, it's in. That's it. Okay, so I didn't end up reaming this hole, and that's a fluke, because, you know, someone may have done that before, or, you know, there's something substandard. The valve has to fit through here, and it does. And as you can see, I hope you can see, there's a little bit of free play at this point, but it's not like wham, wham, wham like it was before. That thing's going to seat properly, and I'll be able to continue with this engine. Well, I hope that helps you. There's going to be some more videos concerning this and the rebuild of this. This is a 5 horsepower Briggs on an old Rotiller Awards rotiller. It's still good. I've gotten quite a long ways with it, but there's other projects, and I hope this helps you in the future. Thank you.